Good evening, everyone. This is Lynn Grabowski, and welcome to our Xseed Opportunity Call. Very happy that you've joined us this evening to learn more about Xseed and the great opportunity that we have to offer. First, I'd like to tell you just a little bit about myself. As I said, my name is Lynn Grabowski, and I was introduced to Xseed Health back in April. And I'm so grateful and feel very blessed to be a part of this amazing company. You see, my health and wellness background goes back around 38 years. I started in the health and wellness industry when I was quite young because I'd had a lot of severe health problems throughout my childhood and into my young adulthood. And I searched and searched for something that could give me answers to why I was having such a weak immune system and many severe migraine headaches. And I was on a lot of medications, and everything just sort of seemed to be a merry-go-round. Nothing seemed to ever really hit the nail on the head. But when I was 20 years old, I was introduced to alternative health and supplements that truly changed my life. And by the time that I was 21, I was 100% into all of the natural and alternative health that I could absolutely get my hands on. I educated myself in my own way, as well as went back to school and got my degree in nutrition as a certified nutritionist, became a certified herbalist, and opened a health food store and wellness center in Fresno, California. I had that health food store and worked with the retail end of supplements for about 16 years. And during that period of time, I was introduced to the network marketing industry. I was actually so intrigued with the network marketing industry because I had decided when I was young that I did not want to have my children raised by a babysitter or a nanny when I decided to have kids. And that was because at the age of 4, my mom went to work and left me with a babysitter. And I can remember just sitting at the front window and watching her go to work and thinking, I don't want my mom to leave me. And I would cry and wave goodbye to her. And that was really, as silly as it sounds now as an adult, I'm sure that a lot of you have children and you can relate, but it was very traumatic for me. And I really set my mind to the fact that I never wanted to leave my children. And I thought that having my own health food store and being able to have them in my office raised in their playpen and their baby swing was a really good idea, until I was introduced into the network marketing industry. And I saw two things happen. Number one, I was able to give people personal attention, and I was able to really meet their needs with supplements that they needed, not what the Prevention magazine or the Natural Health magazine or the biggest fad today. It's Dr. Oz and the doctors and all the different TV shows and magazines that we have that create the fads. But back then in the 80s, it was a lot different. And I decided at that point that I truly wanted to take my business, my network marketing business, and I wanted to run with it. I closed my health food store. I became full-time in network marketing, became a 6-figure earner very quickly, and realized that the industry gave me the freedom that I wanted, allowed my children and I to travel the world. I'm so fortunate that my children and I have been to 29 different countries throughout the world, places I never ever dreamt we would go or be invited to visit. And I not only visited them, but I taught nutrition. I taught people about health. I taught people about their bodies and about supplements and how supplements have such a tremendous effect on the body. So I pride myself in the fact that I don't jump into the next best thing or the quickest way to, I call it the get-rich-quick scams. I do not believe in those. When someone introduces me to something, my husband calls me the research queen because I truly do look into it. And that's what I did with Xseed Health. After 27 years of being with one company, and as I said, being very successful and a six-figure earner with that company, I looked at Xseed Health. I spent an hour and a half on the phone with Dr. Leslie Jacobs, our Director of Research and Development, a very, very predominant, well-known doctor in Las Vegas, Nevada, practicing to this day. I listened to her talk about these formulas that she created, and I realized that she really does know what she's talking about, and she really does care about her patients. As an MD, she sees what is missing. She sees what is needed, and she is so dedicated to make everyone that she sees feel better and have a better quality of life. So my husband and I, after our conversation with Dr. Leslie Jacobs, we decided it was time for us to go to Las Vegas, Nevada, where Xseed headquarters are located, and meet up with John DeVries, CEO and founder. And John DeVries and my husband Robert and I have known each other for about 3 years now, and so we actually knew him before Xseed launched. And we knew of his background and what an amazing entrepreneur and businessman he was and still is. So we trusted John DeVries 100%, and then felt so really blessed by Dr. Leslie Jacobs and her knowledge and her quest for good health for the world that we thought, this is truly a win-win situation. And it's backed up with Cody Highsmith, our Executive Vice President, who is amazing and just really Johnny on the spot when it comes to getting things done, and then Brian Cantor, our CFO. So we have an amazing leadership staff and ownership of Xseed Health, as well as some great customer service reps there to just absolutely take care of you and walk you through anything or any question that you might have. So we were impressed to the point of where when we got in the car to leave that day, I literally was so emotional that tears fell from my eyes because I felt like we found home. I felt like we found the people that we wanted to do business with for the rest of our life, people that we could trust, people that knew what they were talking about, and people that were going to give us a quality product and a quality compensation plan. So what this industry looks like. If you're new to the wellness industry, let me tell you that this is some of the predictions that the wellness industry will hit $1 trillion by the year 2017. Now, what that means is that the baby boomers are not wanting to get old. They don't want to feel old. They don't want to look old. They want to stay young. They want to stay young looking. They want to feel great. And also that the wellness industry, in hitting $1 trillion by the year 2017, it means that this is a huge consumer product area. Over 87% of the U.S. consume dietary supplements. 70% or more of American adults are concerned about their weight, and about 53% of those are trying to lose weight or on some sort of weight loss program. The predictions are that there will be more millionaires made in the wellness industry boom by the year 2017 than in any other trend to date. And, it's interesting to see. Just a good example of this is if you have a farmer's market in your area, or you have a Whole Foods or a Sprouts, any of the natural food markets, you will see that they have more business, they have more lines, they have more people that are attending those farmers markets and those whole food markets than ever before. because they are looking for ways to be healthy. Now, talking about trends, let me tell you a little bit about some of the trends that were in the year 2012. Here's some numbers. It's football season, and we all, probably 95% of us all are interested in what's going on in the NFL right now. Did you know that in the year 2012, $9.5 billion was spent in the NFL industry? And then did you know that in the year 2012, $80 billion was spent in the movie industry? But listen to this. In the organic natural food product industry, $91 billion was spent. $91 billion was spent. And in the network marketing industry, the sales in 2012 topped out at $167 billion. So when we look at Xseed Health, in the way that our products are designed, and we look at the way our compensation plan is designed, we are in the 2 top producing billion-dollar industries today. That's pretty exciting. You see, people want to get healthy, and so many people are out of work or have had their incomes cut where they need more work, and they are looking for part-time income, or I call it part-time cash flow. And what's great about this industry, what I love about it the very most, is that I can work when I want, where I want, and with whom I want. And nobody tells me what time I have to be there, who I have to work with, and I don't have a boss telling me what I have to do. Now, that means I have to be dedicated, I have to be committed, and I have to be a little self-disciplined, because if I want to earn some money, I'm going to have to treat this like a dedicated, committed program. However, let me tell you something. I've always said this since I got into this industry. How would you like to work part-time and receive full-time or more income? Or let me put it to you like this. How would you like it if your yearly income, what you make annually, suddenly became your monthly income? How does that feel to you? To me, that feels really good. And I can tell you, I've had it happen. I've had my yearly income become my monthly income. And it feels great to be able to give your children and your family whatever it is that they need. It also feels great to be able to donate time and money to the people that you know need your help, and to the organizations that you want to be a part of or want to help fund. There is nothing more rewarding in life than to be able to write that check to that organization, or to be able to take time off to go do the work you want to do and help those in need. So Paul Zane-Pilser, author of The Wellness Revolution, he is the one who said that the wellness industry is going to be a $1 trillion industry by the year 2017. And folks, we are right on task for that. Robert Kiyosaki says the richest people in the world work for and build networks. Everyone else looks for work. So are you ready to look for a network? Are you ready to work with people you love? You know what? It's not work when you're doing things you love. You enjoy it so much, work doesn't even play a role in it. Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, both own network marketing company. In fact, Bill Gates was quoted in saying, if I would be given a chance to start all over again, I would choose to do network marketing. So take those things into consideration. If people look at you and say, oh, network marketing, I don't know, I tried some of that one time, you tell them, if they're with the right people, the right support, the right product, a consumable product that people are going to consume monthly, a product that they're going to go to the health food store and buy anyway, why not shop in their own store right out of the Xseed Health store? You know, when I owned my health food store, I can tell you I had a lot of inventory. I had employees that I had to pay. I had the rent on the building. I had advertising I had to pay for. I had workman's comp that I had to take care of, payroll. I had headache after headache after headache. I couldn't go on vacation and just feel like everything was going to be okay. I had to call 2 or 3 times a day and make sure everything was okay at the store. And on my day off, on my one day off on Sunday, the day we did close, that was the day to stock shelves, clean shelves, make sure everything was in order for the week to come. So really, I didn't own my own business. My business owned me. It was the one that made the decision of where I was and when I was there. So as I said, that was one of the reasons, the many, many reasons that I decided that network marketing was for me. Now, when I talked to Dr. Jacobs and we talked about the products that she had created, one of the products that I was so excited about was called AOX Complete. And the reason I love it so much is it combines your vitamins, your chelated minerals, and your antioxidants all together. So we have all the vitamins. We have chelated minerals for absorption. Now I can tell you what chelated minerals means is that you're actually going to absorb them through the small intestine rather than having a bunch of little rocks try to dissolve in your stomach that makes you feel nauseous and sometimes can even create those hardening of the stones that we might even call gallstones or kidney stones. I actually say that from my own experience when I owned my health food store and I thought I was taking the best mineral supplement on the market. I ended up in the hospital with kidney stones. And when they analyzed my kidney stones, they said it was from taking minerals that my body had not been able to digest. So very quickly, I studied and researched minerals and found that the only minerals I would ever put into my body were chelated. So when I saw that Dr. Leslie Jacobs created this formula with chelated minerals, antioxidants, and vitamins, I was excited. All you have to do is 3 AOX Complete per day to give you what you need in your vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Then my second product that I was absolutely overjoyed about is called Fresh. And Fresh is a super green drink. It's full of trace minerals, vitamins, protein, and phytonutrients. It really helps our body's cellular function, helps to cleanse and detoxify impurities from our body. I am so excited about this product because if you're like me, you've gone to the farmer's market, you've got the kale, you got the spinach, you got all of those greens, you've come home, you clean them, then you chop them, then you put them in the Vitamix, and you try to make them taste good, and then you have to clean the juicer or the Vitamix, and it's so much work. I just absolutely don't have time to do that. When I tried Fresh the first time, I got so excited because Fresh tastes like green tea with lemon in it. It's sweetened with stevia. It's absolutely delicious. But it contains things like broccoli, kale, spinach, beets, spirulina. It also has in it all of the natural and organic type of things that you would get at the farmer's market, but you're getting them in this nice fresh powder that all you have to do is add 1 scoop to about 8 to 10 ounces of cold water or liquid, and you are ready to go with your green drink. Absolutely delicious. Our Infuse is our meal replacement. It has 10 grams of whey protein, has lactobacillus acidophilus. It's full of digestive enzymes, your vitamins. It's absolutely tastes amazing, chocolate roca or vanilla caramel swirl. Sometimes I take a scoop of each, or sometimes I take 2 scoops of vanilla or of the chocolate, and I add it into almond milk, coconut milk. Sometimes if I'm even in a hurry, I'll add my Fresh right into those with my Infuse. It's so easy. And you know what? You don't have to get the blender out. All you do is put your 2 scoops in with your liquid, shake it up for 2 or 3, I should probably say 10 or 15 shakes, and then drink it up. It's amazing. Our Slender is our weight management formula. One of the things I love about this formula is it has everything that you've heard about. It has the Garcinia cambogia, it has the raspberry ketones, it has the chromium and the B vitamins and the green coffee bean extract and all of those things, but it has two trademarked products. One is called Capsamax. Capsamax is a product, an ingredient that has a special coating on it that dissolves in the high pH of the small intestine, not in the stomach. So it supports the breakdown of fat in fat cells and helps manage your appetite and supports your metabolism. And then the second thing is African mango. Not just mango like you get from the grocery store. This is African mango that's patented. It's called the IGOB 131. African mango. Amazing formula to help curb the appetite and supports the leptin sensitivity. Leptin is one of those hormones that can sometimes cause us to get that belly fat, and it helps to support your body in getting rid of that extra inch around the waist. I have so many amazing testimonials I can tell you about that one night we'll do just a call on the weight management part of our program. But I love the Slender, 3 capsules 2 times a day before the 2 largest meals of your day. We have an awesome energy supplement. It's called Extreme, and Extreme is 12 ounces of, I call it my fizzy pomegranate cranberry juice. It's so delicious. I absolutely love this. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and that's what I want in the morning for my juice because it tastes so good. It's so refreshing. But if you have a tendency to want something in the afternoon as a pick-me-up, our Extreme Energy Supplement is derived from botanical natural occurring caffeine, and that means green tea extract, yerba mate extract, green coffee bean extract. Those are what is called botanical sources of natural occurring caffeine. It also has Panax ginseng and rhodiola rosacea, things that are very high in antioxidants, things that are absolutely amazing to help feed your nervous system, like our B vitamins, the niacin, inositol, things that are really important to help safeguard our cells with strong antioxidant compounds. So this formula is not just for energy. It has many, many health benefits to it, as well as it will give you a nice pick-me-up without the pop and drop of coffee or caffeine. And then our X-Bites, my favorite snack of all time. Very high in fiber. It's full of almonds, peanuts, white sesame seeds, cashews. It has all of our omega-3s, has our flaxseed, our chia seed, just an amazing blend of yummy fiber and protein. So it's gluten-free, trans fat-free, low glycemic. I had a lot of blood sugar issues when I told you I was so sick, a lot of low blood sugar issues, and I was always trying to find healthy snacks with protein, and X-Bites are it. Keeps my blood sugar stabilized. It's very easily digested, full of fiber. My X-Bites and a can of Extreme in the afternoon is my afternoon snack, and it is amazing. We also have a special on X-Bites right now. So take advantage of our holiday special on X-Bites. I usually only talk about our packages that we have, but just for tonight I want to tell you that we have a limited time offer where you can get a great deal on our holiday special on X-Bites. So whoever got you on this call tonight will tell you about that, and be sure you take advantage of that. Now, I just want to go back and say that this is an amazing and awesome business opportunity. Why? Because we have a duplicatable system that trains you right in the convenience of your own home, over the web, with conference calls 3 times a week, with a morning motivational call 5 days a week. We have support system in-house at our Xseed corporate headquarters, and we have an amazing support team out in the field. Anything you need, we are there to support you. Your success is what we want for you. We are dedicated to your success. We have a very lucrative compensation plan, and I'm going to tell you, as I said, I've been in this field for 38 years. I can tell you the ones that work. I can tell you the ones that don't work so well, and I can tell you that I'm excited about what Xseed Health has to offer. So we have some great packages ranging from $200 up to $499. Now, I'm going to tell you that the $499 pack gets you started with over $980 worth of product. So you want to start with that package. Get going on that package ASAP. It's perfect to have extra product to sell, to retail, to get your money back. You can do that within just a couple of weeks. And it also is a great pack to start with if you want to give the best gift of all for the holidays, which is the gift of health. You'll have plenty of product to share with your loved ones. So get with the person that got you on the call tonight. Be sure and let them go over the program with you. Go to their Xseed website. Go to where it says Media tab or to the Product tab. Scroll down and you will meet Dr. Leslie Jacobs as she talks to you about each and every one of these products and also the Xseed opportunity. I'm so grateful that you joined me on this call tonight. Why? Because I love to be a part of changing people's lives. And by being on this call tonight, you just opened up an opportunity to not only change your life, but to change many others. So have a blessed evening tonight. We have a training call tomorrow night at 6 p.m. We also have another opportunity call just like this one on Thursday night. So join us on Thursday night. Get your friends and family to join you, and we will talk to you soon. Again, have a great night, everyone, and be blessed. Bye now.